Stupid. Your first comedian coming to the stage, very funny dude. Make some noise for David Diego Rodriguez! Okay.
Hello. How's everybody doing? All right. Me too, you know. So I'm happy to be here because I'm married with children and I enjoy speaking for 5 minutes uninterrupted. So, hooray. Yeah. So no, at home nobody listens to me, you know. So I have an Alexa, and Alexa listens to me. So, yeah. The other day I said, Alexa, play some coffee house music. And she said, regular or decaf, you know? And my wife comes running in and she says, I hear you talking to your girlfriend. And I'm like, no, it's Alexa. Listen, she's playing decaffeinated music, you know? And now I'm really nervous because I'm afraid she's gonna find out about my other two girlfriends, Siri and Cortana, you know? Yeah. And let me tell you a little bit about myself. I identify as Mexican. Okay. Some people don't believe I'm Mexican because I don't have a mustache, you know. But I come from a small Mexican family of 6, you know. My mother's family and my father's family each had 15 children. Yeah, and my mother thinks she's still a virgin because she only had 6 children, you know. So yeah, ooh. Yeah, and growing up, my first language was Spanish, and when I go to kindergarten, I didn't know any English. I was this lost little boy, but luckily, I sat next to Bridget Riley, and I figured out, I'll just do whatever Bridget Riley does. So she takes out her crayons, I take out my crayons. She put her head down to take a nap, I put my head down to take a nap. She got up and said, hello, my name is Bridget Riley. I got up and said, hello, my name is Bridget Riley. And then I followed her to the girls' bathroom. I didn't know. So, yeah. So now, that was actually good because now I teach Spanish, so that's my job. And it's kind of interesting. When I first started teaching, the students would mess with me, you know? So they would ask me things like, how do you say? I'm like, no, you have to say in Spanish. ¿Cómo se dice? All right. ¿Cómo se dice burrito? I'm like, burrito's already in Spanish. And a lot of the students at the university where I teach, there's a foreign language requirement, and everybody wants to take Spanish because they think it's the easiest language to learn. And they know words like burrito, taco, and other menu items at Taco Bell, you know? And then they think too, it's like, all you gotta do is add O to an English word and you have Spanish, right? So I'm asking one student, Robert, what can you say in Spanish? He's like, Mayo name is Roberto. I'm like, well, Roberto is Spanish, so that was good. And then one time, another student asked me, how do you say jazz hands? No, ¿cómo se dice jazz hands en español? And I go, and I didn't know, so I took a stab at it. I'm like, manos de flamenco? You know? But my favorite one was like, ¿cómo se dice bootylicious? And bootylicious is not in the dictionary. And then I gave it my best shot. I'm like, bootyo-licio? You know? So, and I like to ask students like, oh, why are you taking Spanish? I get interesting answers like, Spanish is a beautiful language, or I'm Puerto Rican and I don't speak Spanish. You know, one student says, I want to learn Spanish because all the cooks at my restaurant speak Spanish. I'm like, oh, really? Where do you work? And he says, P.F. Chang's. And then, yeah, sad but true. And about the 6th week of the semester, he asked me, what kind of Spanish are you teaching us? I still don't know what the cooks are saying. And I said, what are they telling you? And he tells me, I'm like, oh, they're swearing at you. They want you to work harder, you know? So, yeah. And then we foreign language teachers have a joke we like to share with everybody. So what do you call someone who speaks 2 languages? Bilingual. What do you call somebody who speaks 3 languages? Trilingual. What do you call somebody who speaks 1 language? American. And I'm only telling this joke to point out that this Mexican did not steal any American jobs, all right? So, yeah. So anyway, you made me forget what I was gonna say. So growing up, I heard a lot of derogatory things about Mexicans. So like when I went to the library, I heard, oh, Mexicans don't read books. When I joined the Boy Scouts, they said, oh, Mexicans don't go camping. When I started playing sports, Mexicans don't play ice hockey. And that was just my mother, you know? She didn't want to pay for anything, you know? And then one time she tells me, you're in America, speak English. But she said it in Spanish. So yeah. So it's nice to be here. The other day my coffee maker broke, and I really need my coffee, and I couldn't wait for Alexa to deliver one. So I go to Walmart, but I mistakenly wore a blue polo shirt. And I get there, I'm checking out the coffee makers. Hello, how you doing? And so I'm checking out the coffee makers, and this elderly woman sees me, and she starts asking me questions about the coffee makers. And I was able to answer them all because I had done my research on the internet, you know? And so after a while, she picks one out, and I put it in her cart. And just then, 2 Walmart employees come up to me, and I'm thinking, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And they tell me, hey, it's break time. And I'm like, so I go to the break room. I have a cup of coffee. And to make a long story short, on Sunday I'm subbing for Sheila. Yeah. And I bought a coffee maker with my employee discount. So, yeah, right? So, yeah. I'm kind of like a movie star. I don't really like to brag about it, but I will. You know? I was once in a movie. I'll tell you, it was a porn movie, you know? Yeah. It was typecasting, you know? They wanted me, no, I played the husband who goes to work. So, but it was a speaking part, you know? You know, not everybody gets a speaking part in those movies, right? And before I go to work, I tell my wife, remember to let the plumber in. You know? And boy, does she let the plumber in. And then she let the DoorDash guy in. And then she let the Uber Eats guy in. And in fact, she let all 3 of them in at the same time, you know? You gotta check out this movie. It's called Thank You, Essential Workers. Okay, thank you and good night.
Oh, don't stop clapping for David,